Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar, and here's a brand new halacha for you. It's for Wednesday, the 13th day of February. Here we go. Today, a halacha about Parsha Zachar. That's about a week and a half away. That's the Shabbos right before Purim. This year, it's literally the day before Purim, and we make a big deal out of erasing the memory of Amalek, or that's kind of like how we always state the mitzvah. The important question to always ponder on that is, if I wanted you to forget about something and I wanted the memory erased, so what I would probably like to do is stop talking about the thing, and then you would forget about it, I would forget about it, it would become unnoticed, it would become a dusty memory, and that would be a fantastic way of erasing the memory of something. And yet, God doesn't set up the mitzvah of erasing the memory of Amalek that way. He tells us to, every single year, make a big deal out of stating Amalek, reading Amalek, hearing about what they do and what they did, and erasing their memory. Kind of like sounds counterintuitive because we're making a big deal out of it. We name the Shabbos after it, and then we remember to erase them, and which is like seems like it's a contradiction because we're remembering, we're reminding, we're making a big deal out of it, and then we're saying that we're erasing them. And like I just said, best way to forget about something is to just forget about something. And by the way, the same exact thing happens during the Megillah. We say the name of Haman, who comes from Amalek. We make a whole lot of noise after it, and if the noise covers over the name of Haman, we actually repeat the name of Haman, and then we make the noise again. So, like, what are we doing? We're saying it real nice and clear, we're repeating it if no one heard it, or if some people missed it, and then we make a big loud noise afterwards. So, it definitely needs some explaining. Simplest way to explain it is this. You see, Amalek stands for the antithesis of what we stand for. We stand for the firm belief that there is a creator and that the creator is actively involved in everything in our universe all the time. Amalek, their kind of theory is that there is no God, that everything's fickle. Even Haman himself, when he made his plan, made it pretty much based on a lottery. That's a pur. That's why we call the holiday Purim, because he did the whole thing by chance. They believe that there is no creator, and if there is a creator, I don't think they believe it, but there's certainly no fate, there's no destiny, everything's just luck and chance and everything like that. So here's the deal. We want to mention that theory. We want to state that there is clearly a theory out there that everything is chance and that there's no sophisticated creator, designer running the universe. We want to make note that there is such a belief out there, and then stamp our stamp on top of it and say, that's not correct. That's not something that's going to go away. That's not something that you could just say, oh, let's forget about it, stop talking about it. No, we know that it's there. It's very prevalent. Lots of people think it. And so we make our point of saying, you know that theory out there that I'm not here, says God? Well, I am. Look, there's still a Jewish people here, etc., etc. And that's why we do the whole spiel of Parsha Zachar, remembering to erase their idea. That's why we do the similar thing whenever we hear the name Haman, etc. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.